The news of the BRC20 token, Ordi, breaks through $10 in price and market cap exceeds $200 million, is circulating in various communities. This token was launched on March 9th and was initially free during the launch period, where users only needed to pay for gas fees to receive a large amount of Ordi tokens. With the continuous surge in the token price and the web story of minting BRC20 tokens, BRC20 has now become a new narrative in the crypto market, gaining a large following of users. Welcome to our 33DAO channel, where we explore the latest trends and insights in the cryptocurrency market, a place to spread knowledge of the Web3 industry. Today, we will be discussing a hot topic, the BRC20 inscription token in the Bitcoin ecosystem. My name is Jocelyn, and I'm your host for today. Joining me is also one of our co-hosts, Pei-Er. Hi Pei-Er, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me on the show.
Recently, there's a token called BRC20 that has gained a lot of attention on the market. Have you ever heard of this token?
BRC20? Of course, I have heard of it. Recently, it has been popular in the market and Web3 community. There are also many stories about creation through BRC20 tokens.
Now, let's introduce the main character of today, BRC20. What is it?
Well, BRC20 is an experimental format standard for issuing homogeneous token on the Bitcoin network. Created by Twitter user Dominator on March 8, 2023, based on the Ordinal protocol. Similar to Ethereum ERC20 standard, it defines the name, supply, transfer, and other functions of token issued on the Ethereum network. And all token contracts developed on Ethereum comply with this standard. The main difference between BRC20 and ERC20 is that the Bitcoin network does not support smart contracts. BRC20 achieves the deployment, minting, and transfer of token by utilizing the Ordinal protocol to set equation as JSON data format, which means the developers can create and issue homogeneous token through the Ordinal protocol.
You mentioned Ordinal. What exactly is Ordinal? Is it related to BRC20?
Ordinal is a system proposed in January of this year that assigns unit number to the smallest unit of Bitcoin, Satoshi set. The Ordinal protocol assigns a unit number to each set, which gives each set its own identity and allow users to track each set on the blockchain. When users attach specific information to this set, such as image, text, or code, each set becomes unique, creating a Bitcoin NFT. The attached information is called encryption, and the process of attaching them to set is called encrypting. Twitter user Dominator believes that the Ordinal protocol can be used not only to issue NFT, but also to issue fungible tokens. When the attached information encryption is attached to a uniform protocol standard JSON data format, it can become a fungible token called BRC20. In simple terms, BRC20 can be understood as a mutated form of Ordinal NFT, where the encryption on the NFT is an image, while the encryption on the BRC20 is a uniform JSON format to textual data. In the BRC20, the encryption also serves as a ledger for the BRC20 token, and can be used to track every transfer for the token. So Ordinal is currently related to BRC20.
Oh, I see. You meant this is how BRC20 was minted out from Ordinal's protocol.
Yes, that's right. The BRC20 provides three standards for issuing tokens on the Bitcoin network, including the deployment of BRC20 tokens, minting, and transfer. Developers can create and issue BRC20 token by following this standard. At the same time as the release of the BRC20 standard, the Modeta launched the first experimental BRC20 token called Ordi, with a token issuer of 21 million. In the early stage, users could mint the token by paying only the on-chain gas fee. Currently, users can only purchase it on the secondary market, where it is priced as $10 and has a market capitalization of 210 million. However, the Modeta also reminds users that this is just a implementation standard and does not have any investment value. Currently, users can execute token deployment, trading, and other operations through third-party tools. These activities are mainly carried out through the Unisat wallet.
What is the difference between the Ordinals protocol and the traditional Omni protocol that coexist in the Bitcoin ecosystem?
Actually, the Ordinal protocol is different from the Omni protocol in several ways. First, the Omni protocol is based on the Bitcoin blockchain, while the Ordinal protocol is based on the Bitcoin Cash blockchain. Second, the Omni protocol relies on a single address for all token transactions, while the Ordinal protocol uses a unique address for each token transaction, which makes it more secure and efficient. Third, the Omni protocol has limited functionality and is primarily used for the creation of simple tokens, while the Ordinal protocol has more advanced features such as the ability to create smart contracts and execute complex transactions. Finally, the Ordinal protocol is more flexible and scalable than the Omni protocol, which makes it a more attractive option for developers and users looking to build on the Bitcoin Cash blockchain.
Is BRC20 the same as the ERC20 protocol, which is currently dominating the industry?
The ERC20 protocol is a standard for homogeneous token based on the Ethereum ecosystem. In other words, they have a property that make each token exactly the same as another token in type and value. For example, an ERC20 token is like Ether, which means that one token will always be the same as any other token. Currently, BRC20 itself does not have the ability to interact with smart contracts, as it is the threat of Satoshi encryption. Compared to ERC20, BRC20 token cannot have decimal places, and they cannot be burned or locked. Additionally, they do not have features such as approval or authorization.
So, what are the characteristics of the BRC20 token?
Well, the BRC20 tokens are characterized by the following. The first is encryption information. BRC20 token can have encryption encrypted on Satoshi set, making each token have a unique identifier. The second is homogeneous token. The BRC20 token is a homogeneous token, identical in type and value to other BRC20 tokens. The third is indivisible. BRC20 tokens are indivisible and cannot be divided into smaller units. The last is transaction transparency. The transactions of BRC20 token are transparent because the Bitcoin network has a public record of transaction.
And also, what are the advantages of the BRC20 tokens?
BRC20 token has several advantages over traditional token issuer protocol, including easy to use. The BRC20 token standard is simple and easy to understand, allowing developers to quickly create and issue tokens based on the standard. The second advantage is high interoperability. The BRC20 token standard is compatible with the Bitcoin network, enabling tokens to be freely transmitted and traded on the Bitcoin network, as well as through cross-chain technology with other blockchain networks. The third advantage is high security. The BRC20 token standard is based on the Bitcoin network, which provide a higher level of security through its decentralized and distributed ledger technology. The next advantage is cannot interact with smart contracts. This means that the issuer of BRC20 tokens will not have any reserved portion for project party of VC, and will truly ensure that everyone is an equal participant in the ecosystem. The next advantage is minimum kernel unit. BRC20 kernel is set, which can be viewed as the minimum unit of BTC. Therefore, the natural value of BRC20 token is directly matched up. Even if the narrative of individual BRC20 project is insufficient, the direct trending of BTC can ensure that BRC20 token do not have the risk of going to the zero, as will ERC20 token and many ERC20 sidechain token. The last advantage is low cost. Compared to other token issuer protocol, the BRC20 token standard has lower cost for token issuer, minting, transfer, and other operations. Additionally, its ability to trade with Bitcoin set makes transaction fee more affordable.
Since there are advantages, then there must also be some disadvantages. Can you share the disadvantages of BRC20?
That's for sure. Everything has two sides, and BRC20 is not exception. BRC20 has a disadvantage, including, first, the threshold for user participation is high, whether it is the cumbersome node setup or the expensive BTC. It will to a certain extent isolate retail investors. Second, it's currently uncertain whether the Ordinal protocol is in its early stage of development of a flash in the pan, and whether the industry will recognize BTC ecosystem expansion behavior. After all, whether it is the issuer of NFT based on the BTC ecosystem or the BRC20 token, it is the use of set and can be seen as manual scaling behavior. Different industry player has different view on maintaining BTC price after scaling. Third, early this year, the cost of using the Bitcoin network for encryption continues to rise. The BTC ecosystem experienced serious congestion in the memory pool, which also drew criticism from the industry. Lastly, on April 11, a GitHub user discovered a code vulnerability in the Ordinal protocol, which prevented over 1,200 encryption from being validated. The vulnerability stemmed from the protocol indexer function, which only calculated the encryption in the first input of transaction submitted to end, including protocol version 0.5.1, which is come to whether to correct this error by changing the encryption. 67.5% of the 1,266 voters do not agree. The young Ordinal protocol seems to have fallen into the predicament of ecosystem government.
Do you have some advice you would like to share with the investors?
I think investors can prepare themselves and take precaution adjust risk in advance, as Ordinal protocol and BRC20 token are among the earlier and hottest new trend in the industry. It is still necessary to participate, despite the founder repeated advances that this has not value. Many people are still excitedly approving any infrastructure related to BRC20. Therefore, in the future, we may see more complete and advanced BRC20 ecosystem. The bubble of interest is slowly inflating, and how to profit from it will be an interesting narrative.
Thank you for sharing all of this. This gives us a deeper understanding and insight of the BRC20 token.
Certainly, it's always good to stay informed and up to date with the latest trend and insight.
I think that's all for today. If you are watching this, please do me a favor and hit the subscribe, like, and follow button. Thank you so much, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.